Now, Wendy, for a while I wasn't smelling the dead fish smell as strong as I was in the past, but today I was at the mall at UTC, and from the parking lot I was able to smell it. Did that have to do with the winds?
Yes, because the winds were coming in off the Gulf of Mexico today, and so and that happened all weekend long. And so part of that has been one of the reasons why people are smelling it.
That makes sense.
This weekend, a little bit stronger than it has been. We've also not had any rain, and some of that rain was also helping to dilute that feeling and that irritation that people were experiencing as well. So it has been a very dry day, and you can see the winds are coming in from the Gulf of Mexico, and all of that dry air in the mid-levels of the atmosphere helping to reduce the chances for rain that we had seen. And so today we only had a 20% chance of rain. That was true yesterday as well. And take a look at these rain totals, because they really do tell the story. We had the showers developing over the central part of the state, some thunderstorms as well, but they moved off towards the north, and you can see 3 inches of rain just to the southeast of Wauchula. Arcadia area seeing no rain at this point, but you can see surrounding areas we had a little bit more activity, but right here along the beaches, nothing. We just didn't get any rain today, and so we're experiencing the same thing for tonight and into tomorrow as well. We've got another day of dry conditions before we're going to start to see a little bit more moisture creeping back into the picture and allowing us to get those showers. And the winds are going to come back in from the east, and that's going to give us those late day showers that we're used to seeing from the east coast to the west coast. So that's what we're going to be experiencing. And as you can see, all of this wet weather continuing to move off towards the north, and we're not seeing anything along our area, and so we're not going to be experiencing rains for the rest of tonight. And temperatures have been very warm as well, and most of our readings right now, can you believe it, right now we're still in the 80s for some locations. All of the west coast is reporting temperatures in the mid-80s. If you move a little bit farther to the east, it's just slightly cooler, but you can't even feel the difference. It's that bad. So this is what we're going to be experiencing for the rest of tonight. Well, those temperatures will be around 78, 79 degrees for the actual overnight time period, but right now we're still in the 80s. And today we got up to a high of 89 degrees. That's normally where we're supposed to be. 82 degrees last night was our overnight low, so that was the coldest temperature we experienced today. And we'll see that sort of setting up again for tomorrow. Now, Florence moving towards the north at 10 miles per hour, as I told you earlier, and so it's going to be moving into the Appalachians, where 5 to 6 inches of rainfall is expected there. As you know, we've already had places reporting as much as 30 inches of rain, and of course flooding is definitely a tremendous concern right now, and we're still seeing these showers along the coastline moving on up into the center of what was Florence, and this system is just going to continue to move on towards the north before it starts to move towards the northeast and eventually back into the Atlantic. And this is what's going on right now. As you can see, we've got the system Helene, which is a post-tropical cyclone, and then we also have tropical depression Joyce. Florence is also a tropical depression, and Isaac is now just an area of disturbed weather. So that's something we're going to continue to watch. There's only a 20% chance of development as it continues to move off towards the northwest. It is expected, though, this system is going to be moving into the Gulf of Mexico, whether or not it develops. So it's still going to have some impact on our weather, probably during the middle part of the week when we start to see better chances for rain. In the meantime, if you're heading off out to do any kind of boating, if you are going out to the beach, winds will be coming in out of the southeast during the morning, and then they're going to shift and come in out of the west at around 5 knots. So nothing really stirring out there, isolated thunderstorms at best, and this is what we can expect for the upcoming time frame. 20% chance of rain on Monday. We move that up to a 50% chance on Tuesday, and that's when we're going to start to see the winds shift around, and we'll get those afternoon and evening thunderstorms that we're pretty used to all the way through Friday. Erica?